Hello guys. I'm sorry if you saw this gameplay before, but I really did not feel like making a new gameplay. Now this story is basically a creepypasta my friend made, original character to him, but okay, let's get into it. So it starts with a kid named Dalton. Dalton had a normal life until his mother convinced his father to abuse him. And his brother Liam, one day Liam had it and he ran away. A few years later, Ashley, the mom, tried to murder Dalton. Dalton fought back, killing his mother. Then his father walked in and Dalton killed him. To Dalton's him to Dalton. Sorry if I'm getting this a little messed up. Him to Dalton went out and got stabbed in the back by someone in a mask. Then ejected something into him, and he broke free and killed her, taking her mask. When they went and bought a house, and they decided to visit his old house to find new people that lived there and kill them and burn down the house. A camera caught him and the cops nicknamed him the Shadow Killer. A year later, he went into the forest to find victims, and he found Brother Liam. He joined Dalton. Dalton gave him a mask, and then they went to the forest and found their father, and their mother walked in, and Dalton knocked her out and put her in the forest and asked, why? And she explained. What the fuck am I? She explained she couldn't have kids, and that she went into a demon named Zalgo, and it worked. But the demon's powers. Then a few months later, Dalton's powers started to show, and then his dark side showed. He killed Liam and his dad, but Liam. Okay, but Liam lived, and then he went back to school and met this girl that was really nice and asked him to follow her. She left him to a dark room and tried to attack him, but he proved he was the Shadow Killer. And then she asked him to be his student, and his agree she was killed in a police shootout. 2 years later, he was being chased by a cop, and he killed him with his eyes that couldn't. He killed him with his eyes that could not kill people, and jumped off the freaking out. When he found out he had wings, then Zalgo walked over and told him he needed to rule hell. Now and dragged his down. 5 days later, Liam came down to hell to comfort Dalton and ended up being an angel. So then Zalgo approved that appeared and told Dalton that God will return and he will be God. But Dalton stopped him, cut off his wings, and sent him to hell after dying to protect his demon and become God. And then a few years later, a pink-haired girl told Zalgo he was gonna help people out, and then Zalgo was gonna kill Dalton with a pink knife. He'd be able to kill the devil, and angels protected, and Dalton won. But when he got home and was going to go back to heaven, then his wings turned blue, and he fell. And then a few days later, he went to a peace with himself and figured out Liam needed to be God, not him. Dalton wasn't his father. Then Lucifer's body, Morning Star showed himself, and then Liam went to let them talk. But then Zalgo went and kidnapped Liam. Dalton saved Liam and killed Zalgo, and a few months later, a killer was sent to hell. And then was helped by a pink-haired girl. And then he was tasked with killing Dalton with a pink knife, but it's still mate. And they tired a few years later. Then Dalton met someone, and they helped. Then they came back 10 years later and said, "Thanks for helping me." But someone shot her, and the lead deactivated of the case. He then helped her solve the case, and then he became a detective. And then they got a chase by an angel, attacked them, and got knocked the detective out, but he fell for breaking Liam's rules. And then he went to the case, and he was too dangerous to be on Earth. Liam came down and said it wasn't Dalton in Catalyst. Liam the detective, and Liam was going to go to heaven, but his wings weren't working, and Liam was stuck on Earth. Then a week later, Dalton was waiting for the detective for 3 hours, and she didn't figure out the pink girl kidnapped her, and Dalton stabbed her with the pink knife, but she did not die. And then, a few hours later, detective took Dalton to the penthouse he owns at them. He got teleported by Zalgo, and he broke the multiverse, and out of his versions of him appeared, and they helped him take down Zalgo, and they then went back home. Dalton took him to hell, but Liam helped him, controlled and stabbed Dalton, but he survived and went back to end. Sub and like, guys. Part 2. Enjoy. By the way, I got a script from Dalton himself, so enjoy. I know the gameplay stopped playing, but enjoy the video. Please like and subscribe. Have a wonderful day.